Now let's take a preview of your Thursday or your Wednesday night football, Central Michigan and Western Michigan from offshoreinsiders.com, including a free pick from me, Joe Duffy, coming off a 4-1 Tuesday. We've got the Game 7 World Series winner, two winners actually, for NBA for tonight. And it's all at offshoreinsiders.com from Grandmaster Handicapper Joe Duffy, who is the envy of the industry, and I've been called the industry standard since my score phone days of the 1980s. Now let's take a preview of the college football game for tonight, Central Michigan and Western Michigan. Western Michigan is 3.5, a total of 46. This game opened up at -6 and 58.5, but the line moved really because of the quarterback injury, which we'll talk about in a second. We see the line as low as 45.5 and as high as 47. That's why I have several outs. What sports books do I use? They are listed at offshoreinsiders.com. Thoroughly vetted sports books you can see at the homepage of offshoreinsiders.com. Sports books that I personally recommend, also where I very much have some trusted watchdogs and also from my client feedback. So shop around at those sports books. Western Michigan starting quarterback John Wasnick is out, which is why the line has adjusted. 124 out of 193 this year for 1,391 yards, 14 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. They will be going with a true freshman, Reese Goddard, in his replacement. He's 2 for 3 on the year and passes 17 rushing yards on 8 carries. Both teams are 3-5 against the spread, though Central Michigan is 3-2 on the road. Western Michigan just 1-3 at home. Chippewas have gone under 5-6. Central Michigan gets 137 yards rushing per game at 3.8 yards per carry to teams normally allowing 176 and 4.6. Western Michigan allows 5.6 yards per play to squads generally permitting 5.1. Will this be revenge? Central Michigan was blown out 49-20 in the series last year. Western Michigan is also without running back Levante Bellamy, who had 394 yards on 40 carries and 3 touchdowns. He's got 1,020 career yards on just 146 carries. Now, it's definitely a consensus on Western Michigan using all of our sources offshore, Las Vegas, and Outlaw, but really a notch below the normal average for a small favorite, as a lot of people, of course, concerned, obviously, about the injuries. Central Michigan's going under 12-3 as underdogs. Western Michigan over 8-2 as home favorites. An angle that basically says when teams are a big over team for the year, but recently trending under, it does go under at a 46-21 rate, so a pretty rare system applies tonight. So we're going to take this game under the 47, once again, under the 47. Please subscribe to us, and if you like this free information, give us a like. Click at the bottom of this if you're watching on YouTube, although looks like a majority of us are listening to the simulcast on our podcast, which are on Stitcher, iTunes, etc. Please give us a positive review there. First of all, it tells us that you want more of this stuff, and yeah, quite frankly, it does help us in the search engines, we are told. And make sure, most importantly, you subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're not watching it on YouTube, it's, of course, youtube.com/offshoreinsiders. And visit offshoreinsiders.com for the best sports betting picks and thoroughly vetted sports books.